Boom, look at that. Look at that thumbnail. Holy crap, it is awesome. That is a desktop tentacled wine bottle holder, and it's glorious, and it's 3D printing, and I love it. That and a wall-mounted version are the brainchild of producer David. He had this idea for a nautical-themed art installation at a wine shop where wall-mounted tentacles could hold wine bottles and the desktop or tabletop one could hold bottles as well. It was functional, it was neat, and it would look really, really cool. To make this happen, we had to have the idea, which we do, and we need to have the wine shop, which we happen to find as well. David and I have a mutual friend that works at Curated, a wine shop down in Southern California. You may know her, Alison Haislip. You may know Alison from G4 TV's Attack of the Show, or BattleBots, or NBC's The Voice. But do you know she has a knowledge of wines? That's why she works there, and she was able to get us into the wine shop, and we talked to the owner, and he was game for this project. So now we've got producer David's idea, we got an incredible wine shop down in Southern California. Now it's time to print all the things. Holy crap, that was a lot of printing. And in order to make it happen, we flew Alison up to the studio to help me remove supports, but also introduce the studio sponsor. Hey, it's Joel. Welcome to 3D Printing Nerd Studios, of course, proudly powered by PCBWay. 8% off, link in the description. You know what to do.
I did it.
That's how you do it.
That exclamation point you just saw was by none other than Alison Haislip.
What's up, world? Hi.
Welcome
Joel.
to the studio.
This is so cool.
Really glad you could make it out.
Yeah, me too. This is awesome.
Now in front of us is a lot of 3D printing, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's tentacles, so you need at least 8.
At least.
Yeah.
At least. All right. Well, let's get to printing. You said a minimum of 8, right? Minimum.
Yeah,
Like
that's
minimum,
minimum.
because
We got more.
it's octopus, nautical.
Yes.
Like you need 8.
I
And
mean, 10 would be a kraken, right?
it would be.
There you go.
Cracking good time. That's what I'm talking about. Well, let's talk about these. So each
Yeah.
of these were printed on Bamboo Lab 3D printers.
Yep.
I do have the X1 Carbons that printed these. I also have a P1S and a P1P that printed them.
Okay.
It's in Bamboo Lab dual color filament. So if you look, it changes color
Right.
as you rotate it around.
It's so awesome, and it looks like it's underwater.
I used tree supports, so it looks like
Yes.
little forests that are holding
The
everything in place.
first time I printed something with these kinds of supports, I thought that there was like a disease growing on my model. I did not understand
Yeah.
what they looked like, and I was like, "What is happening to it?" And
then when
it
they
just
break off, you're
I was
like, what
"Oh."
the heck? Well, these there's no disease here.
Yes.
These octopus tentacles are disease-free.
Yep.
And in the back, there is a mechanism for locking it onto the wall. And if we reference the stick figure photo that producer David drew,
Yes.
it looked like the wine bottles were kind of pointing in.
Yes.
And the way that this mechanism works,
So
there's like a dovetail locking mechanism that goes on the wall. So it would mount it in this direction.
Mm-hmm.
And so in order to make it point then this direction, we just have to change that. So I just mirrored the model. So now these ones.
I see.
Yeah. So.
Oh
so
yeah,
there we
so
go.
like these are two opposite ones.
There we go. I think that the machines did a really good job. I mean, look at the quality of
Yes.
these things.
These are gorgeous.
I did increase the number of perimeters a little bit and the
Okay.
infill a little bit because I wanted a little bit of heft, a little bit of weight,
Yes.
and also these are going to be on a wall. And so I wanted it to last the test of time with 16? Oh,
We've got 2 more.
we've got
3 more.
We've got 3 more on the
We
build
left some
plates.
we left some in
We
the
gotta-
machine.
Before we rescue those,
Okay.
because you're going to help me take the supports off of all of these. I want to talk about
The stand-up ones.
this one. These are the stand-up ones. So
Yes.
in these, a bottle of wine can stand up. Let's say on the counter, you want to display something new, cool, on sale. This fits a bottle of wine. Yeah, well,
Yes.
here, I'll tell you what.
Oh, we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
Oh.
12 seconds later.
This was actually the first bottle of liquor sold in the state of Washington at a grocery store.
This specific bottle.
Yeah, random fact.
Oh, you're being serious.
Yeah.
This is it.
This is historic. This is
I
This is-
definitely thought, I was like, dude, there's no way that bottle's that old.
no. This is historic. But
Wow.
but just look at that. I want you to.
This is so cool.
That's legit.
Yes.
That is friggin' legit.
This is the day that you will always remember.
We do need to go rescue the other 3.
Let's go rescue them.
Right? And
This is just so cool.
we need to remove supports. Take the whole build plate out.
Wait, what? See,
There we
once
go.
again,
Now-
things
now-
I'm not taught. Oh God, it's so much easier. What's your favorite thing you've ever made?
I liked, there was this thing I made where I fixed my refrigerator.
Oh.
And so instead of having to buy a new fridge or find a part that hasn't been made anymore, I designed a part to fix it, and it's still in use on the refrigerator.
Nice.
Sadness, as all of those supports took their toll. Thankfully, I have Band-Aids. You know, these are all gonna go on a wall.
Yeah.
And I think it would be good if we tested it. What if
Ooh, I like that.
What if we built ourselves a small little test wall right here,
Okay.
and then got the brackets to hold it in,
Okay.
and put it on a wall and see what it looks like?
Put a bottle in it, make sure it stays. Let's party.
Let's build a wall.
Let's do it.
There we go.
Yes! All right.
Release the Kraken.
Oh! Oh yeah! Oh! Oh!
Oh!
You did it!
Wait, that looks awesome. That looks so awesome.
Okay, ready? I'll load a
Oh yeah,
bottle
now,
in.
oh my gosh.
Feel free.
So I feel weird putting rum into it, but oh my God.
Tentacles don't care. That's legit.
That's gorge. And she's like totally flush with the wall.
This is cool. So, and like I said before, remember, if we vary the angle of this, then we vary the angle of attack of the wine. And then because I was able to mirror these in one axis, then we can, the one on the other side will have the wine bottle point in. Because according to the stick figure drawing, all the wine bottles are pointing in.
At the person, yeah. It's been exhausting carrying your weight around here. I've got a flight to catch. I'll see you down there.
See you down there.
Oh,
Alison.
made it.
I sure did.
Welcome to Curated Wines.
This place is amazing.
Right? So much wine.
So much wine.
So much good wine.
Oh, of course, the
Yes,
good wine, right?
yeah.
Did the package make it?
Sure did. Do you want to see where it's going to go?
Yes, please.
Come with me. Okay, so this.
Oh, this is cool.
Right? It's our nautical themed room.
This is incredible.
It's going to be awesome. And feel this wallpaper. This is wallpaper. It's like a fabric.
It's fabric.
Isn't that
It's got
so
texture.
Cool?
There's the stick figure drawing that David did, and, you know,
Yes.
with his little stick figure friend forming it around there. I think that's a great idea.
Yeah, and we have two different colors.
Right.
So do we want to do one color on one side, one color on the other, or do we want to alternate them? What do you think?
Well, I don't know. If it was up to me, I kind of like the idea of alternating colors. Yeah.
All right,
yeah.
cool. All right. Well, should we start hanging some 3D printed wine bottle holders?
Let's get to work.
Yes.
Wow.
I mean,
Legit. This looks amazing.
this looks awesome.
I know that, you know, we got to see the prints beforehand and we took off the supports and we thought they looked cool.
Yeah.
But up on the wall, it's almost transformative.
Like with the wallpaper. I mean, this is just.
The wallpaper plays a huge role
This
in
is
this. Jeez.
beyond what I could have imagined.
Right? Yeah, it's way
Yes.
better. It's better as the sum of its parts, I guess.
Yeah.
Is what they say. I am super impressed with how easy it was to get on the wall, and I really like that it displays the bottles in a fun and unique way.
I mean, it actually looks like a kind of a cross between like old school nautical and like newfangled like futuristic kind of, I don't know. It's just
it's a newfangled
so
octopus
rad.
right here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so cool. So now people can come down to Curated and, you know, take your photo in front of this. We've got a mirror set up on this side so you can take mirror selfies
Yeah,
with it
mirror
all.
selfies. It's all the kids do these days.
I know, it's rad.
Plus, people can come down to Curated and buy these, right?
Yes, we're gonna sell these at Curated. We're also gonna sell the stand-up ones
Ooh,
too.
look at that. Look at that.
And if you can't make it down to Curated, you can buy these online from the Curated website, which is in the link below. And I will be 3D printing these myself.
That's right.
and
With your
shipping them
X1
out.
Carbon, you are going to be running that 24/7.
I know, right? It's never gonna stop.
It's never gonna stop.
Now that people are gonna see how cool these things are.
Yeah.
Oh, it's awesome.
Thanks for letting us come by. In fact,
Yeah.
a huge thanks to Bamboo, who actually made the project possible, and a big thanks to Ivan Perez, who made all of the models for us.
Yeah, great designer.
And producer David had the idea. I can't forget that sketch. I think I need to frame that somewhere. It's
Yes.
beautiful.
Maybe we frame it and put it in a tiny little frame like
just
right
a
here.
tiny little frame right
so
here
people
for a
can see,
keepsake.
like, what he drew on a napkin now became this.
See, it's perfect. Well, and a big thanks to everybody out there who made it this far, because if you did, you're awesome. Don't forget to hug each other more, fight for a cause you believe in, and drink more wine.
I always drink more
And
wine.
drink more wine. And as always, high five.
High five.
You going?